The following is a special presentation of Henrico County Public Schools. The Hermitage Panthers versus the John Marshall Justices.
Welcome to Hermitage High School here in Henrico County, Virginia. We've got a special double dose of high school hoops action for you here at the home of the Hermitage Panthers. I'm Will Catterley. Joining me is Makai Harris and Jayla Higgs. It is Hermitage Panthers versus the John Marshall Justices tonight. Guys, appreciate you being part of the crew. We got a couple of aces from the Hermitage Ace Center that are going to help bring the action to you. And let's start off with the home team. The Hermitage Lady Panthers play host tonight to John Marshall.
Pantherettes, it's a big year, big new year, starting fresh. Our Pantherettes, they coming out with only a record of 2 losses and 8 wins, but that didn't stop them there. They're here tonight to showcase their talent. They're here to do it big and better, with better coaches, newer coaches, a new team. Let's see what's it giving.
And hey, absolutely, and Jayla, they've got their work cut out for them tonight against a team with John Marshall, who's had their ups and downs this year, but some of them have been pretty high ups.
Correct, Will. John Marshall Justices coming into this game 7-7, but these ladies are way better than their record shows, guys. Their biggest win being 97-5, which was also their season opener. But they've also lost a game 81-20, so you never really know what you're going to get with this team.
97-5. Just imagine being on the wrong side of that. So we've gone through the open. We've gone through the starting lineups. As you mentioned, Makai, yes. Hermitage is a very young basketball team. Yes. They don't have a ton of depth, but I was here in person to see them play, and in spurts, they've been very good. John Marshall, conversely, later when we talk guys hoops, girls have played the guys' schedule as well, so that's a lot of prep schools. And, Jayla, that has a lot to do with the discrepancy of the scoreboard, 97-5, losing 80-something to 20. We'll find out, I think, guys, right away how this one's going to go.
Yes.
Well, I'm hoping on, everybody to do it big and do it good, too, so.
And a couple of these ladies, too, as we get ready for the tip.
Nevaeh, she's returning. This is her second year. She's only a junior, but she's returning again, with some experience. And Maya, she's returning as well as another Pantherette to come out and do it big. It's a new year, so.
So as we get ready for tip, just to let everyone know who watches this, who is watching, this whole broadcast is put together by high school students from the ACE Center. That's the Advanced Career Education Center at Hermitage. As John Marshall gets the tip, up and in, and just like that, easy squeezy lemon peasy. And John Marshall on the board. That was Jaquela Young for 2. And John Marshall's going to start off right away with some pressure. Hermitage going to beat it.
The game.
Yeah, that's a nice offensive start as they'll pop. Back iron, no, and the rebound, say, off of Hermitage goes back to the Justices. So 2 points right out of the gate off the opening tip for Jaquela Young.
Yes.
Hermitage will start off with some pressure of their own, and here comes John Marshall up. No, but a foul is called. Number 21 will head to the free throw line. Logan Rose, senior, she will have a chance.
Both of these teams starting off with full court presses, really surprising to me.
They like to get up and down, and you'll see the same in the guys' game later on, I think. These are two teams that are not afraid to use tempo to their advantage. The first free throw is up, and it is good. Marshall has an early 3-0 lead. Interesting story, just a couple of years ago, they changed the rules with the fouls. It used to be 7 fouls, and then you have a 1-and-1 free throw opportunity. Now, and then at 10 fouls, you'd have the double bonus, 2 automatic free throws. Now, once you get to 5 fouls, you shoot 2 free throws. And then it resets every quarter.
Every quarter.
Every quarter. And
Nice
I like it is great pressure. I like the rule because it kind of speeds up the game.
Yes.
That shot, no. Rebound corralled by John Marshall. And the Justices are off and running and gunning again. And deep inside, up and in. It is good for Yasmin Hall, and she says, yes, man.
Come on, Yasmin.
It's a quick timeout by Hermitage. I did talk to their first-year head coach before the game, Bervenia Wooten. You know what? She wouldn't even give me their game plan. I said, how you gonna shut down John Marshall? She says, I'm not telling. I'm not giving away my secrets, but
Let's do it big. They really coming out. It's nothing too wrong with having good defense, playing hard.
Yeah, they're going to really have to get after the pressure and not allow those easy baskets. At least have some contested shots here when John Marshall has the basketball. Jayla, you played hoops
Yes, I
at
actually
Varina, and you've been on both sides of this equation, up 6-0, down 6-0. When you get a quick timeout and you fall behind 3 buckets, what do you normally hear?
press more on the defense, try to get more defensive stops, run the offense. Actually look for open shots, look for our teammates, you know, just getting the ball at the court.
And that's a big one, because just settling down and getting past the pressure as John Marshall applies it again is paramount, and that is a turnover. It's going to go back to the Justices. This is a special presentation from HCPS-TV. We have basketball coverage, John Marshall and Hermitage, in conjunction with students from the Hermitage Ace Center. That was better defense right there.
Yes.
Hermitage will inbound. They're going to lean heavy on their one starting senior, Maya Joseph. Coach told me she was really happy that she decided she was going to play hoops this year. She loves basketball, but, you know, she loves engineering even more. Nice pass inside.
Okay.
Keep it going, and that's not close. Out of bounds and go back. Look, oh, I guess it was deflected. No wonder it wasn't close. John Marshall kind of moves back into a man-to-man defense in the half court. Scrum for the ball. Blow the whistle. And Justice is going to call a timeout.
30 seconds, all right.
That's one of those timeouts you call just to maintain possession of the basketball.
Yeah. Do you think they would have gotten out of that?
I don't think so. I think that's a good use of a time. You can't take them with you, so you might as well use them. I mean, each team starts off with 5 for each half. So each have burned 1. Hermitage young, talented, not a lot of depth. They had head coach Alan Pritchard for over 20 years here at Hermitage. I've seen some good players come out of this arena. I guess you'd call it a gym. I give it a little bit of bonus for calling it an arena.
Also, only 6 available players today.
Right? Is that coming from both teams, right?
7 for John Marshall.
Now, how do you like this, Jayla?
Roster.
Yeah, Hermitage just moved into a 2-3 zone here.
Yeah. I feel like this will fit them way better, seeing as though they only have 6 players. They won't get as tired as they would in man-to-man.
Might keep you out of foul trouble as well. And it's stolen, so worked out there. Loses control. Fortunately not called for a carry there. Hermitage maintains possession. And John Marshall able to get the turnover. But they fall back in that zone again. And the 3-ball, no. Panthers can't get to it. It's a scrum, and John Marshall's got it. Misses the easy bunny, though. Rebound, Justices. Here comes another 3. Long iron, no. Corralled by Hermitage, and that was Mariah Kinslow with the rebound. Panthers trying to find something easy. John Marshall making it difficult. Long J off the top of the backboard, no. Justice is back on the offensive. 3-ball, go! That was nothing but nylon. And it's a 9.
11, Tierra with a 3.
Yeah, yep. Tierra Heron.
With a 3 for John Marshall.
She's got range.
She definitely does. She's the shooter that's not new to this, I've heard on the streets.
Great defense by John Marshall.
Definitely got.
Well, when you make a 3, you defend better, too.
Yeah.
That pass goes out of bounds. It'll be the Justice's ball. 4:33 to go here in quarter number 1. Hermitage down 9-zip to the Justices of John Marshall. Sticking with that 2-3 zone. 3 opportunity on the way. Bang!
Bang.
Hey, number 21 putting up a 3, John Marshall. Logan Rose, okay, Logan.
Logan Rose had a thorn for Hermitage. that song dates you guys, I know. Little Guns N' Roses reference.
I'm talking about the defense.
The defense is being good, and they're not getting second chance opportunity as Hermitage.
Definitely no joke.
2-on-1 for John Marshall, up and in. Tierra Heron again. Trap up in the half-court area again. Goes, I thought it went off of Hermitage's Mariah Kinslow, but it did not. Let's stick with the Panthers here. Just trying to get something going. They get the inbound, but even that was difficult.
Yeah.
Good pressure by the Lady Justices there. Shot. No, rebound. John Marshall. And again, it's Tierra Heron.
Tipped.
Good pass, but it goes off the ankles and off the back of the heel. The ball's all over the place. Hermitage has it. Nice rebound, and this may be an opportunity for a score. She is fouled.
My goodness.
Well, that's what you call a hard foul.
That's one of the returning Nevaehs.
Yeah, you know a little bit about Nevaeh Godwin-Dent.
Yeah, she's here today. Returning, you know, I'm sure that was looking like a hard fall, but you know, it's nothing to get back up and keep going.
Makai says she's true to this, not new to this.
True to it, not new to it.
True to it, not new to it. I like that. She copyright that. So she'll get the front end of 2 shots here.
Uh-oh.
First one, no good. She said, don't even give me the handshake. Don't even fist bump me there. I missed my free throw.
Not yet.
There's the head coach, Miss Wooten, just begging for something to work out
Right.
here.
And this is also a new coach as well. You know, like I said, Hermitage team is new with only 2 returning players, and their coaches is new as well in the season. So
Missed both free throws.
John Marshall coming
Another
up the other
3.
end. 3-ball money. It is raining for John Marshall right now.
It is. Looking good for them.
That time, it was Yasmin Hall, and right away we're finding out they have a lot of weapons to shoot the basketball.
Whole team is getting involved.
Panthers trying to pick it up offensively. 3-ball short. Here come the Justices. They're up 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Inside, yes, count it.
Surprised it's not a foul.
Make it 19. Still showing pressure in the front court. Hermitage trying to get the lid off the basket in this one. Down 19 early. Maybe a reach in there, but no call, and Justices got the basketball again.
Another
3-ball. Wow. It is just money for John Marshall.
Definitely raining.
Rajanae Johnson with a jumper from deep. It is 22-0 Justices. All right, Jayla, I know you've had games against, let's say, Highland Springs,
Yes.
where things have started off maybe similar to this.
Yes.
How do you keep yourself in the game as a player?
I mean, you have to, really. If you're not in the game for yourself, no one else is going to be in the game for you as well.
Is that something the coaches remind you of, or what do they normally, is the message? Like, well, I guess obviously it's specifically what's going on the court, but mentally speaking, keeping you in the game, wondering what the normal message would be, especially facing a 22-point deficit.
I don't even know right now.
Any bucket, it's a good one for Herm.
Yeah.
Good pressure from John Marshall. Good passes by Hermitage to get through it, but
I would like to see them doing more bounce passes. I've seen only chest passes this whole game.
that spacing foul is called.
May could also be because they're intimidated. Maybe they're intimidated. Maybe they see John Marshall doing their one in the beginning.
They got to move without the basketball, I think.
Yes.
Get the inbound there. Here comes a 3 ball. Has a chance just wide. A little long.
Good save.
And a big save for John Marshall.
Okay.
Come with just as good D inside, but they
Put it up. That's Jaquela Young getting John Marshall another 2.
picking up and putting it down.
Yes.
She's one of the many seniors on this team.
Okay.
Yeah, senior laden are the Justices. Rebound. High off the
Nice
glass.
rebound.
No, another rebound. That time it goes.
There we go.
Mariah Kinslow.
Giving Hermitage a score 2.
It's looking like a Chicago Sky game out here.
24-2. Big Chicago Sky fan, huh? As the Justices roll to the rim, and nothing stopping Yasmin Hall tonight. As we're rolling through this first quarter very fast.
Yes.
Great inbounds pass, put up, no, but I like the offensive rebound. So Hermitage will get the last shot of the half if they want it. We'll go for a 2-for-1 here.
Straight through 2 defenders.
And no foul, tip, he says. So it'll be the Justices who get last possession unless they go fast.
Okay.
And it looks like that's indeed what they'll do. With under 20 seconds to go, they're going to go for the final shot of the quarter here. Up 26-2.
You think they're going for a 3?
I think they'll just take any open shot. There's the 3.
Okay. Yasmin telling them yes.
Yasmin Hall.
Yes.
Unbelievable first quarter for the Justices. And after 1, John Marshall 29, Hermitage 2. And I'm pretty sure Yasmin Hall already with double digits in that opening quarter.
She's also a senior on this team. Lots
mean-
of experience, I would think.
Yeah, we talked about it at the start with only one starting senior for Hermitage being Maya Josic.
Yes.
And then you look at the John Marshall team, coached by Virgil Burton. 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors.
Right. And how many? 3 juniors?
Yeah, so they've got plenty of upperclassmen.
Yes.
This is a seasoned team.
And that's exactly
But-
why they're true to it and not new to it.
It's also a nice experience, and nobody likes to lose. Nobody likes
Yeah.
to be getting blown out by 27 points.
Right.
But it is a building, it's part of the process of
Yes.
building and becoming a more contingent unit. And we also have a replay of the last 3 by John Marshall just before the end of the half. Here it is.
Where
See the screen right there? And then Yasmin, nothing but net. Nice replay there. Great.
Yeah.
That was just great execution. You saw the screen. The defender couldn't get there. 3 balls good.
Good job to Yasmin.
So we'll see if there's any changes on the John Marshall side. Not a lot suited up for Hermitage, so we won't see as many changes on the Hermitage side. They just got to catch their breath and have a couple things go their way here. Once again, this is broadcasted in concurrence with HCPS-TV and members from the Hermitage Advanced Career Education ACE Center here at Hermitage. They got all sorts of programs.
Yes.
I mean, you guys are into the journalism aspects of this, video production, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me see the 2-3 zone here. They got all sorts of stuff over at the ACE Center, not just video.
No, we actually have radio broadcasting class as well. Also in the communications field.
You guys got the pipes for it. As Hermitage looks to cut in this big lead. 3 from the top of the key, no. Rebound inside, a nice one from Hermitage, and there's 2 points.
There we go, Hermitage.
And speak of
Maya
the senior.
Jokic.
Yep, Maya Josic with the answer. Justice is coming right back.
Yasmin thought about it.
Instead, she goes for the 2. It's contested. Maybe Hermitage has something going here. They get the rebound coming the other way now. 29-4 here, early second quarter.
There's nothing for John Marshall to steal the ball back.
Right, except they got a little too cute there and threw it
Right.
away.
Right through the hands of Yasmin Hall.
Definitely started feeling it.
You just got to finish it. She's just feeling a
Right.
little too unselfish, I guess. 6:54 to go here in the second quarter, 29-4. Lady Justices came into tonight's game with a 7-7 record. Class 2 versus Class 5. Class 2 being John Marshall. And now it's the Justices. Jayla going to kind of a zone.
Yeah.
A little matchup zone, that we call it? Now they're more of a man-to-man here.
Kind of still man-to-man. She's following her.
Yeah, good point. Foul inside. I don't know if they called that on 22 or 11. First foul on Tierra Heron. Second foul team's first. See, they reset the fouls for the second quarter. First foul is second.
You said they reset every quarter?
Yeah, they do. 3 ball, no. Rebound to the Justices.
Jasmine taking it down the court again.
Up and no. If there's something positive to say about Hermitage, they're hanging in there on the rebounds.
Yes, they are.
I feel like John Marshall's really got that good teamwork. You know, they strategize each other. They know what's going on.
Yeah, they're not just athletic, but you can tell they've played with each other.
They definitely.
Nice J from the top of the key, though. Maya Josic.
Bringing Hermitage to 6. Okay, slowly but shortly.
Both of these teams are smaller, so it should be some competition with the rebounding.
And the defense, too.
Yeah, this is more about not turning it over and giving up easy points. John Marshall.
Nice movement.
That was a great movement.
And another rebound for Josic. She might get a double-double on her own. Points of rebounds.
Outlet pass.
Block turned away, and here come the Justices again.
Yasmin.
Oh, Yasmin.
For 3, not this time. Panthers. I think you just try to get under 20 here.
Right.
Inside, Maya, no. Rebound, Hermitage. But Maya ties her up. Jump ball will stay with John Marshall. This is the first of 2 games to come. Lady Justices, Lady Panthers, followed by Hermitage, John Marshall guys. Boy, that'll be a doozy.
What a nice matchup.
Hermitage guys coming in 9-4. John Marshall only 1 loss. Looking for yet another state championship season. Turnover. The Lady Justices. Hermitage will have the ball back.
Hardly ever see that called now.
I didn't even see what the call was. I thought it was trap. Was it carry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like palm in the basketball?
Yeah.
You ever get called for that?
No. But most of the time
Because
they
you're
just say
too
it's a
good.
travel.
You got 2 good handles.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, I was never a big basketball player, but if I was, I know they definitely told me I looked like LeBron. So if I looked enough like him, I'm sure I could play like him.
Well, Jordan McQuinn Hamlin just shot like LeBron from the top of the key for 3.
Okay, Jordan.
Cuts it down to a 20-point game with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left.
My goodness.
That's what we said. Just get it to 20. You know, you do it little by little.
Right, slowly but surely.
Rebound goes to John Marshall, but Hermitage gets it. They got numbers if they want to exploit it.
There we go.
Ball's going all over the place. Here comes
possession. Mariah putting it up in the paint. It's a miss.
Good box out. John Marshall the rebound. Opportunity for Hermitage there. Out of the way, ref.
Another 3 for John Marshall.
And it's
good.
Goodness. And that was Rajane. Okay, Rajane. Giving John Marshall 32 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Yasmin Hall's been tearing it up. Hermitage has a chance. That goes long and no. Fight for the rebound. Panthers going to get to it first.
By Nevaeh.
Then they're going to throw it out of bounds.
That was shaky.
Nice effort.
That is the tough part of being camera on the floor. Is the you see the officials get in the way a little bit.
Right.
That is not easy work, and players run into you.
Yeah.
Camera crew, all of our high school buddies from the Hermitage Ace Center. So everything you're seeing and hearing, except for me.
What?
Another
It's
3.
rating 3s for John Marshall.
Hallelujah. Number 11, Tierra Heron.
leaving John Marshall with 35. Goodness, yeah.
Tierra and Yasmin are off the charts.
They must have had a good prep talk before they came here.
Shot is up, no, but there is a foul called, so that'll send Mariah Kinslow to the free throw line. That'll be his second foul of the quarter for John Marshall.
With Mariah in the paint doing her free throws. Is it giving?
I think you might have jinxed her a little bit right there.
Yeah, you gave her the announcer jinx. So we'll get a second one, though, to see if she can get it right. Here's a replay. Going up. Just not quite able to corral that for a three-point play.
Okay, good job. That was good for Mariah.
So that'll make it 35-10 as John Marshall brings it up. 3:11 to go in the second quarter. Justices. Hermitage having to live with the three. We'll try to have a shot at rebounding the basketball, and that is good.
That is good. Bringing John Marshall to 38.
Heat check.
Goodness.
Rajane Johnson connects from long range. Nice pass. Can't get the finish. Justices with the rebound. Up by 28.
Okay.
Both of these teams are doing very well in their 2-3 zone. Just one breaking it a little better.
And for the most part, I mean, Hermitage has competed on the glass really nice. Just have not been able to finish on the offensive end. That ball is deflected out of bounds. It was like a shot put of a shot. There's one of our camera crew down there. There's the head coach. Directing the troops. Third team foul on John Marshall.
Freshman Leah Quach at the free throw line.
Is a given.
Yeah, one of three freshmen on the team. Leah, back iron no. First year for Coach Wooten.
Right.
I think she's doing pretty well.
And I wonder what she's.
I like her
what's
energy.
Going, yeah, and she got the look. She looks good.
I like her outfit as well.
I wonder what's going through her head. Like, I wonder if my team going to do it like this time.
She knows what her team was up against.
She
Second free
definitely
throw
does.
good.
And she knows her team, too.
That's the truth.
Goodness. Sierra doing it again.
Heron with double digits on the night. 40-11. John Marshall under 2 to play in the half.
If you're Hermitage coach right now, what would you say in the locker room?
I would just take it possession by possession, right? I mean, you can only do with what you're dealt, right? You only deal with the cards you're dealt,
Right.
and that's just. And also, like little things like that, second chance points, offensive glass. If there's just out
go.
execute the other team in some area. Maybe that's the offensive glass on
Yes,
rebounds. I would try to get to the basket. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the threes hasn't been cutting it out for them.
That's
Nice
a great
cut.
pass and a good shot. They
job.
listened to us. See, they took our advice.
Good
How
job.
about that?
Great backdoor cut right there.
Jordan. Great job to Jordan. Giving
Yep.
Hermitage a 13.
Jordan McQuinn Hamlin with the bucket there.
Yes.
And you're right, Jayla, they're back to that 2-3 zone again. I think it's serving pretty well.
Yes. There we go. Ooh. Good block.
Call the foul down low.
Foul.
I think that would have been pretty clean if she didn't put her hand on her back.
Right. Definitely would have.
So that's what they teach us to go straight up. Here's the rebound of that back cut. Check this out. Beautiful pass and a nice finish. Wasn't a terrible closeout either. It's just better offense. Replay also being done by our friends from the Hermitage Advanced Career Education Center. Nicely done, too. Here comes the second free throw. Banks at home. 41-13. John Marshall. Under a minute to go here in the opening half.
Great job to them.
Yasmin Hall and Herm brings it up. Back to Hall up and hits the friendly bounce. The Hermitage, remember, they were down 29-0.
Yeah, they got a little momentum going for
So
them.
now,
They're coming
yeah,
back.
to make
Like
it
I said, slowly but surely.
41-15 is, it looks
yeah,
bad, but it was
yeah.
worse.
could be worse.
Got a foul on the play. Second foul on Kinslow, as you see the replay right there. Good looking shot. Justice will shoot 2. Off the front iron. You can see something build here, though, with such a young team. You get a couple extra girls next year, perhaps. You got something you can work with and build on for Hermitage.
They have lots of potential on this team, especially being so young.
Absolutely.
They're so young. They're so new, too.
Panthers will work it here with under 40 seconds to play in the second quarter. 41-15. John Marshall in front. Pass deflected. I thought it was deflected. And it will. It'll stay with Hermitage. 26 to go. Be inbounded by Jordan McQuinn Hamlin. See if they can find something. Good pass. Ooh, and she got her on the arm. Might have gotten her on the head.
Have they ever looked at replays, the officials, during high school games?
No, they don't have the red challenge flag sent it to New York.
Oh, okay.
Of course, that's football. But they don't go to. We don't have the monitors here to look at replays. That would be pretty sweet, though, wouldn't it? Mariah hits a free throw. And, the funny thing, though, it's interesting you bring it up, Jayla, because a lot of gyms are getting shot clocks now. And there are some states in the country where they do play with a shot clock. The hard thing is you'd need every high school gym here in the Richmond area, to play by the same rules. So they'd all have to have those shot clocks, and they'd have to be operational, all that stuff. Got a foul underneath. Looks like John Marshall will go back to the line. Nope, that's a foul on loose ball foul on John Marshall. So actually Hermitage going to get 2 free throws here.
Those fouls are going by quick. I remember when we were just at 2.
And that was the 3rd foul on Jaquala Young.
Oh, wow.
Jaquala Young. Nevi Godwin-Dent. True on the first. Here's a replay. Oh, yeah, there it is. She got her on the arm, and actually she got fouled probably 2 or 3 times.
That could be of some concern for John Marshall, one of their leading scorers at 3 fouls.
Well, they have the depth and they have the lead, but, yeah, you don't want to get into foul trouble this early especially. Closing seconds of the second quarter. 3-ball corner, no. Rebound to Hermitage. Can they get a shot off before the end of the half? At the buzzer, no. Maya Josic is off. John Marshall will end this half up 41-17. But folks, it was worse than that for Hermitage. It was 29-0. 41-17 is your halftime score. Guys, what'd you think about that first half action?
Well, Hermitage, they came out, they, still warming up. I feel as if they warming up, though. Like I said, it's a new team, so, it's just more to come as the quarters continue.
Absolutely. And Jayla, if you're John Marshall, more of the same. If you're Hermitage, you got to feel pretty good after being down 29, just being down 41-17 now.
Yes, it's a huge confidence boost. I would feel like I could come out here and do even better than I did in the first half.
Well, we're going to take a short break, and when we're back, we'll have second half action. It is Hermitage at home taking on John Marshall.
You're watching a special presentation of Henrico County Public Schools. The Hermitage Panthers versus the John Marshall Justices.
We are back at Hermitage High School, where the Hermitage Panthers playing host to the John Marshall Justices ladies hoops. Jayla Higgs, Will Catterley here with you. Makai had to leave at the half because he's catching MJ. So it's you and me for the rest of the way. I know, he gets to see MJ. You get to see a second half of what we hope to be great basketball. For John Marshall, it was really great. For Hermitage, not so much. What does John Marshall have to do to continue where they've left off here at 41-17?
Just to continue to play how they have been. I mean, it's been going well for them. I suspect they will be doing well in this third quarter as well.
And for Hermitage, I would say like the first 3-4 minutes are really going to tell you the story of whether they can make this a game or not.
Yes. I think they have the power to do it. I think they could come back. This could be a very good game to watch. It has been very good to watch.
And if they want to make a run, they're going to want to start now. John Marshall had 3 players in double digits in the first half. Janae Johnson with 11. Yasmin Hall had 10. Tiara Heron with 10. Leading scorer for Hermitage, Jordan McQuinn-Hamlin with 5. Maya Josic had 4, as John Marshall will start the third quarter with the basketball.
Hermitage in that 2-3 zone again.
Served them well late in the second half.
Yes.
A good pass for an open 3, though, for John Marshall. Off the back iron, no, but they get that rebound. And another chance, they'll back it out.
And that 3 was open because number 21 on John Marshall set an amazing screen.
They've had a few instances where they've done that very well. The foul's going to be on Hermitage there. And that's the third foul on Mariah Kinslow. She's got 4 points. She can ill afford to be in foul trouble, as the Justices will shoot 2 here. Tiara Heron, who had 10 in the first half, looking for 11. And got it. 42-17. It's a basketball or a football score, I was going to say for you. You'd never see John Marshall up on Hermitage football 42-17, though. Second free throw. Good.
Nice way to start off the half.
And here comes that pressure we saw early in the first half from the Justices, too. Double team, almost got it. Good pass, the extra pass, the ref in the way, the shot is good. Nice execution from Hermitage there, the extra pass. It's 43-19.
She's been playing well. Leah Quach on offense and defense.
Yep, and she's only a freshman. Marshall with the shot, no, they do get the rebound. Jayla, how hard is it to rebound out of a zone?
Very hard. Well, I'm only 5 feet, so.
You weren't doing a lot of the rebounding.
No.
So very, very hard for you.
Yeah.
But still hard for the forwards. 3 ball up and good.
Is she perfect from 3?
I don't know, but Janae Johnson has been jacking up shots, and I don't think she's missed many, if any. 46-19. Hermitage coming down. Double team, and she'll fight through it and draw contact. She'll go to the line for 2. Vea has no fear in this one. She's taking some shots tonight.
Sometimes you just have to.
You know, I've always wondered from the guard perspective, you know, obviously you got your point guard and your shooting guard, but there's like a fine balance between passing to get your teammate a good shot and then taking over a game and getting a good shot. You know, that might be the best shot for your team, might be just you taking it yourself.
Yes.
How do you find that balance?
A guard, your job is to get your team in the game as well. But if you're a guard who can make your own shots, create your own game, and score, that just takes you to a whole nother level.
Good on the second free throw. 46-20, John Marshall now. Nice drive to the dish for 2. Yasmin Hall, another 2, gets her up to 12. Almost a travel there. Good pressure. Good job beating it. Open 3 ball, no. Short. Back come the Justices. 3 ball, top of the key, no. Off the top, front of the rim, I should say. But again, the long rebound goes the way of the Justices. Up by 28, looking for 31. Got it. No, rims out. Rebound. And it was a strength for Hermitage in the first half. One of the things that did go their way was rebounding the basketball. But that's the 4th foul on Mariah Kinslow, as the Justices have kind of fixed their rebounding woes so far here in the third.
She was a little shocked with the call. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone agree with the call.
You've never agreed with a call when you've been called for a foul, have you?
No.
See, I would agree to 1 or 2 of them just so I could really get after them on one that was truly questionable, you know? But that's me playing the long game. Logan Rose good on the first free throw. Two of 2. Surprised with more pressure, up 30?
No.
It works.
Yes.
Foul called inside.
That's how they're up 30.
Good point. 50-20, the score with 5:24 to go here in the third. And there's our senior, Maya Josic. Coach says she's going to be an engineer.
You think when she shoots, she calculates?
She might. She calculated well on that one. First one's good. I don't know if certain equations go through your head if you've got that kind of mindset skill. Second good as well. 50-22. Oh.
Straight through the defense.
I mean, she just parted it right there. Hall, 2 more. And Justices with a steal. This is what they do best. They are really good getting up and down the court, but a great block by Maya Josic, and then nearly turns it over. And now that's a foul you'd argue against. Ja'Kiah Young. Coach Wooten trying to energize her team right now. Good energy right there by Josic and the Hermitage Panthers. No quit in this team. I'm not seeing any quit.
Me neither. They have great energy.
Nice pass inside. Josic going to take it to the dish. Up, no. Rebound, no. Goes back to the Justices. Foul inside, and Justices will go back to the free throw line.
Third team foul in the third quarter.
Threes are wild. 3 fouls, team fouls on both sides. Former guard for the Varina Blue Devils, Jayla Higgs. Here's a replay on that.
Yep, got her right on the arm.
Got her on the arm. She lost control of the ball, but yeah, definitely contact on that arm. Nice job by our replay booth. It's not really a booth. A replay
people. A little corner.
Yeah. HCPS-TV special presentation in cooperation with high school students from the Advanced Career Education Center at Hermitage. They do it all, from hair to masonry to video, audio production, a little journalism. Jayla, you say you're going to go to UConn.
Yes.
My neck of the woods, where I grew up for journalism.
Yes.
Storrs, Connecticut. They got good ladies hoops up there.
And men's.
And men's, yeah, absolutely. 3 ball, no. Rebound, John Marshall. 3:29 to go here in the third. What did it come down to? I mean, UConn's pretty far from Richmond. Did you have like an in-state choice as well, or what?
I got into VCU. That's probably the only in-state school I applied for, but I didn't really get much aid from them.
Well done. 2 more for Novea Godwin-Dent, and Godwin's going to get it back. Up and no, but the foul. I assume you're going to go to quite a bit of the basketball games then.
Yes.
You got a major picked out yet? Oh, well, that's right. You're
Communications.
communications journalism. I just said that earlier. How would you rate this experience so far? And you don't have to lie to the audience. You
No,
can
it's
tell
a
like
10.
It is.
It's a 10.
A 10.
Out of 10.
10 out of 10.
How about you?
I love it.
I'm
Been
loving
fantastic.
the energy in here.
Yeah, it's all about energy. Second free throw's up and in. I remember as a kid, this is going to really date me. I remember going to a girls' game. I saw Rebecca Lobo play live.
Are you serious?
I'm 47, yes. Rebecca Lobo was I saw the UConn Huskies just when they became like the UConn Lady Huskies.
I actually have a story about that. I was on anesthesia, and I was telling my doctor, I was like, I want to be like Rebecca Lobo.
Wow.
And my mother recorded it, and she actually saw it, and she was texting me for a while about the video.
I like how you went with Lobo, because there's so many other girls from that, or women from that, that decade.
Yeah.
or decade after that you could have picked.
But I really like her broadcasting. She does some work for the college hoops.
She does a great job behind the mic and on camera. Another three by Yasmin Hall. UConn might like her services. Of course, Calhoun, I remember him bringing up the UConn men's program to inside and a quick timeout. Nevaeh Godwin-Dent trying to put a dent in that scoreboard. She's not a leading scorer with the Hermitage Panthers tonight. Time on the floor, 57-28. John Marshall, they're going to get their 8th win of the season as Hermitage huddles up.
Hermitage doing pretty good out of this half.
So Connecticut, I would say West Hartford is the spot for the pizza.
Okay.
We got good pizza out there.
Isn't that where Stores is, Hartford?
No. Stores is just to the south.
Oh, okay.
You take State Highway 2 through Hartford to Stores.
Did you
It's
wanna go?
in between Hartford and the casinos, I believe. Yeah.
Did you ever think about UConn?
You know what? This is going to surprise some people. I'm so vain that growing up in Connecticut, I thought one day I'd work at ESPN. And I was like, why stay in the same state? Because ESPN's headquarters in Bristol, Connecticut, which you'll probably end up being at. But I thought I was going to end up there. And so why go to school in the same state when I could go travel the country and
Come right back.
Go to the University of Oklahoma, who also has a fantastic journalism program. They also have amazing tornadoes. If you like weather or college football, or you want to go to a school with a good journalism program or weather program for that matter, meteorology degree, OU's the place to go. Good liberal arts school. But yeah, so I thought I was going to be at ESPN. Little did you know, or did I know?
If you had the choice today, would you not go?
You know what? I love where I am.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Like, it's kind of a cool, like, unicorn gig, you know?
Yeah.
Going back to that zone again. I think you got something to build on defensively with the zone. It's at times it's worked really well against John Marshall. Layup, no, but foul is called late. So it's 1:34 to go. Godwin-Dent will head back to the free throw line.
There's that 5th foul.
Yep. And that means it'll be 2 free throws for the final 1:34 of the third, and then it'll reset for the 4th. First one's up and in. Dent in double digits. Here's a replay on that. Taking it strong, the hoop, just off the front end of the rim. Misses the free throw, got her own rebound. And then draws another.
I wasn't too sure about that last foul, but the one I just seen there, pretty undeniable.
Jordan McQuinn-Hamlin gets to the free throw line. We've had more free throws in the third quarter than the entire game combined.
Think it's a little fatigue?
I think part of it is. I think another part of it is getting some of the other girls in here. And Hermitage, you know, we made a point in the first half that they should attack the basket more. They've done that here in the third. So you attack the basket to get more opportunities for getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's almost always a foul.
3 ball from the corner, and she's been money all night long. Tiara Heron. So you've had some experience now broadcasting. Do you see yourself as someone in front of the camera, behind the camera, doing this, doing, you know, anchor / reporting stuff?
I'd rather do this. I really like talking about what I'm seeing and entertaining in that way.
I think you're not natural at it.
Thank you.
And it's not easy to do. You just came in here cold and like, all right, let's do it. Seriously, folks. Nice pass.
Unselfish pass.
Unselfish pass and rewarding, too, because it's 2 more for John Marshall. They increase their lead, 62-29. And it was Heron again with the finish. Oh, another good pass, this time on Hermitage's side. Rebound, up and can't get the roll to go. It's been that kind of night.
Just in and out.
Saw Coach Wooten there again. Can you ever see yourself coaching?
I thought about it. I don't think I could. I wouldn't know what to say.
Takes a lot of patience, I bet.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it either. 3 ball from the corner. And that'll be an end. Take us to the end, I should say, of the third quarter. John Marshall 62, Hermitage 29. And we're just getting started. We got the guys game coming up just a little bit after this one tips off. You got a really good Hermitage squad against the defending state champions.
Any score predictions for that game?
No, I'm not in the prediction business, but I will say this. The Panthers would love nothing more than for us to broadcast a major win over not just the #1 team in the state of Virginia, but a nationally ranked team. They're ranked number 11 coming into tonight by Max Preps, of course.
They've always been really good. I think they were nationally ranked high like that last year as well.
I don't want to spoil everything. Of course, that'll be the next broadcast, but just getting to the tail end of this one as we get into the fourth. I mean, they've won 4 straight state championships, going for their 5th this season.
And they play against some hard competition as well.
Certainly have. Their only loss, St. Chris. Prep schools have been very good this season. Shout out to the ACE Center. Tell me about some of the other people in your class that are here with us tonight, by the way. They're doing the camera work right now. You see that that's not one of my people from my department right now.
Yeah, we have Ivan, Dung, and Tommy up there recording the game for us. All these shots you're seeing is because of them today. They're doing a very well job.
They're doing replays. There it is. They're doing graphics. See, there's the graphics. Rebound. Hermitage, get another shot. I think she had some steps there, but the ref's like, let's get out of here. 7:40 to go. Stolen by John Marshall, taken right back by Hermitage.
Nice defense.
You can hear the kids near us. There's some big Nevaeh fans over here. Nevaeh Godwin Dent. She goes up for the layup and misses, trying to appease the crowd. Oh, yeah. They're all about Nevaeh.
We should join in next time.
That gets rid of our impartiality, but you don't have to be impartial. We are kind of partial to Henrico County teams, of course. And you should be, 'cause you go to Hermitage.
I actually go to Varina.
I mean, that's right, you go to Varina, just go to the ACE Center as well.
Right,
3 ball, no. I was at Varina. We'll have highlights of that tomorrow on the latest Sports Wire, their win over Highland Springs. And I'm sad to let you know the Highland Springs ladies win over Varina.
Yeah. I think they won when we played them as well. Well, when I played.
Right. Well, we saw John Marshall's trap early in this game that really got them a big lead early. And, Franklin Harris and that Highland Springs girls team, they do a nice job, as good as anybody, trapping the basketball. They don't do it as much this year as they have in years past. But they'll turn up the pressure when they want to, and it is effective. John Marshall's defense has been super effective tonight. And the Nevaeh chants keep growing, though. That pass goes out of bounds. It'll be John Marshall basketball.
Off Maya's foot.
So the Panthers back into the zone. It's a different zone.
Is this more of a 3-2 instead of 2-3?
It looked like a 3-2. Throwing everything at him. And that's going to stay with John Marshall. VCU, UConn. Yeah, you definitely picked a good basketballs.
Yeah.
Those are two teams that could be dancing in March.
You think
VCU
so?
and UConn, sure. VCU.
The men's for sure.
Yeah, and the men's. Richmond Spiders girls team's really good. They won the A-10 last year.
Virginia Tech as well. Liz Kitley. Is she still on that squad? Or is she?
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I know my Lady Sooners are better than the men's. I'll say that.
South Carolina as well.
Oh, they're a juggernaut. Absolute juggernaut. That's up. Matter of fact, South Carolina beat the heck out of my Oklahoma Sooners the other night.
Yeah.
Free throw up and in. I like the makeup of this John Marshall team. You know, you mentioned before, just before tip-off about just the crazy differences in their scores. But
Yeah.
watching them tonight, you can see how they've won some of those games so lopsided.
Yes, and them having the exact same schedule as the men's makes it a little more difficult for them playing prep schools.
Absolutely, but it also gets them ready for when it matters.
Yeah.
State tournament time, regional tournament time. There's going to be a force in Class 2. There's going to be things when Hermitage looks at this, depending on how much they look at this, where they're gonna see building blocks. They're gonna see things that they actually did really well.
Yeah. I think they're playing pretty good with what they're given.
Defensively, and with just 6 players on this active roster, as that ball mishandled out of bounds. Not bad work, and not a bad idea by Coach Wooten to go to his zone. We got a running clock here in the fourth, 3:30 and counting in a 64-29 ball game.
Great movement by John Marshall. This whole game, they've been really good at getting the ball to everyone.
And number 11 hasn't missed until pretty much then. They'll be content to set it back up. Oh, pass inside, a little bump. Oh, and they're going to call her for steps. Traveling is the call. It'll be Hermitage basketball. Three justices in double figures tonight leading the way in a 64-29 advantage. The extra pass inside is taken by the justices, and they'll take it the other way now. Pass up, no.
If the Justices had a little more people on their roster, I think this would be the time to take all the starters out.
That, and if they had, I'm just thinking long-term for them, they had a little more size. You mentioned how both teams are on the small side. If they had that enforcer down low, look out. They definitely have the sharpshooters. Tiara Heron, 3 more for her. Hermitage inside, and they'll get the foul call as Mariah Kinslow will head back to the free throw stripe. And they do stop the clock for free throws. And look, we got a player for John Marshall doing push-ups on the other side of the floor.
Wonder what that was for.
I don't know, but I mean, obviously, there's something that she's not supposed to do. Here's a replay on the foul. Something she wasn't supposed to do. She's going to penalize herself with push-ups. I wonder if that's brought down from the coaches or if that's self-inflicted right there.
Pretty impressive if she did that on her own.
I know it. Second free throw, no. Hermitage will get the rebound, and the short J, no. Tipped out of bounds. It'll go back to John Marshall. Minute 44 to go here in the fourth. And timeout on the floor. Once again, this is HCPS-TV Sports Special. We're bringing you coverage of Hermitage Panthers taking on John Marshall Justices And girls hoops will have guys hoops coming up next. And game coverage brought to you by the crew at the Ace Center at Hermitage.
I think I've seen you before.
Where at?
Holland Springs football game.
Oh yeah, I've been everywhere. Panther cheerleaders, they're still working. Oh yeah, I've been on the sidelines at Hermitage, Highland Springs, Verina, courtside.
You do some camera work?
I do some camera work from time to time. Yeah. Not just play-by-play. Got to get some of the highlights too.
Yeah, he's more than that, guys.
By the way, that's my advice for you. Is like when I went to OU, and of course I'm a dinosaur in age compared to you, but when I went there, they make you take something in every little specialty. So
yeah.
Public relations, radio. I had to do a DJ thing for an hour and just play music, and and then obviously a TV practicum where we had a little news broadcast throughout the town of Norman, Oklahoma. That's where the OU is. And but I'm assuming and hoping that Storrs, UConn is the same way, where you can get a taste of everything, kind of really get a feel for what you really love. Inside. Nice move. Couldn't finish though.
John Marshall has some nice defense, really textbook. I see every time they're defending someone, they're screaming in their face, ball, ball. That's really distracting if you're the offense.
They have not given up anything easy to Hermitage tonight. Obviously holding the Panthers 29 points. We're under a minute to go here in the fourth. Inside, back out. 3 ball will be taken, and around the rim, no. Rebound, Justices. And layup is up and in. Rajane Johnson adding to her tally.
She's been on fire tonight.
She had 11 at the half, and she's a lot more now. 69-29, 30 seconds to go, and they're barking on the court, like literally barking on the court. Look at this. I mean, this is tenacious D. 17 seconds to go. Shot, no. Rebound goes to John Marshall. Did you ever bark on the court?
No, never.
That's a new one for me. I've never seen this before.
Peanut butter jelly, maybe.
Yeah, right? John Marshall going to walk away with this victory. Hermitage was tough, but they just weren't good enough to take down the Justice tonight. Final score, John Marshall 69, Hermitage 29. Final thoughts, Jayla Higgs, on what we saw this evening.
Pretty nice game. It was a tough matchup for Hermitage coming in here, but they stuck into it.
Yeah, and John Marshall, a very talented team, one that you think could go far in Class 2 regional playoffs, state playoffs?
For sure.
We'll see. We'll also see much more basketball coming up. I'll have a whole new posse up here. I don't know if they can do as well as you did, Jayla.
I don't think they can,
Or
honestly.
Mackay, who had to leave us for MJ.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I don't even know.
Great game by the John Marshall girls, and yes, they will be a force to be reckoned with in the Class 2 playoffs. Game fight for Hermitage Panthers. Final score for Will Catterley, for Jayla Higgs. John Marshall 69, Hermitage 29. And in just a little bit, we'll have the call of the boys' game. Hermitage Panthers, John Marshall Justices on the other side.